Hello YouTube and Infinite Magic Wave players! So today we're going to bring you the Rum40 farm video. I hope it's not too late. We've still got a couple of days left in the event here, so hopefully you guys can make use of this video, maybe increase your farm levels a little bit, but as you can see here, we're farming Rum Floor 40 with a 100% win rate. So figured we'd share this team with everybody, just to give you some options in case you do have these heroes. So let's go into the SmartCast. We'll explain what we're doing and why we're doing it, and go from there. So as you can see, our Nordak is heavy into HP and pretty heavy into speed. So he's got 2655 base, 980 base HP, and he's got the speed mark aura. So that brings him up to 2735. That would be his in battle speed. Of course, for wave 1 and 2, we ban the S4, or we start the S4, then ban it. And this is pretty typical. It's just to make sure that we can have it for the next wave, because we don't want to use the S4 on like the very last turn and then not have it going into the next wave. So it's always start ban. And then wave 3, we prioritize the S4 because we like the S4. And then for Lydia, we are using, this is actually a new build for me. And my thought behind it was that this is kind of a support build. If she's really fast, right? And of course Nordak's fast too. Between the speed up and speed down from Santa, and you're slowing down the boss, you're speeding yourself up. This should allow us to get tenacity up and the attack up more often. And of course, proc more bullet chases, get more cooldown reductions, so on and so forth. So we went really heavy into speed and crit rate this time, just to see how it would work, and it worked really well in our favor. So this is what we're using on Lydia right now for PvE, or for dungeon farmings, I should say. I don't use it for Weathering Coast or Broken Lands. This is strictly a dungeon build. We're using the Combat Vanguard aura as typical for PvE. This is the best aura for Lydia in any PvE application. And I mean any PvE application. It's just made for her. For PvP, you could use different auras like Shield Smash, or Advanced Hit, or Versatility, or Boss Slayer, or any of those damage auras if you want to run a damage build like this, for example. You could use a damage aura for PvP, but for the dungeon farming, this is the way. Nicholas, and for Lydia too, this is a very common SmartCast. S2 start prio, set as overall. It's very, like, anytime you ever use Lydia in a SmartCast application for dungeons, this is like the SmartCast. So sorry I skipped over that. But it's the same thing everywhere. So for Nicholas, there's a few things. Typically, you would start with your S1 and then prioritize your S4 after doing so. But the reason we don't do that is because Rum in particular has a Guilliman on the first wave. So what we're trying to do is freeze the Guilliman on that first turn, because if we do that, they cannot strip us. We do not want them to strip us. It could be bad things. So that's why we have this cast the way it is. For wave 2, we actually start ban the S4, and there's no way to guarantee that you can start with S4 because maybe you used it on the last turn of the last wave and you don't have it. That's fine. Wave 2, in my opinion, is a pretty easy wave. So the biggest thing here is to be able to start with the S4 on wave 3, and we'll explain why. You have the Sunset Sage hero. I just can't even begin to pronounce his name. It's like Naskama or something. Again, I butchered it. Make fun of me for it, please. But this guy right here, this one, he is a rum thorn in your side because he steals your invincibility right there as soon as he goes, and then if you can't CC him before that happens, then you just in a world of hurt because your LJ is going to take so much damage, and it doesn't go well for you. So that's why I banned the S4 on wave 2, is just simply to have it available for the for that for that particular one. And with that said too, the Nasha, he's got 24-20 speed. So we've dialed our Santa in to be 24-32. We want him to be faster than Nasha, but we don't want to lose effect hit. So this is the best that I can do, maintaining the speed and keeping some effect hit. I think that, you know, if we made that third artifact mythic, we could get up to 2500 speed. But that's down the line. You know, we need more mythic scales for that. But that is the most important two things I think for your Santa here is one, being above 24-20 speed, and two, having the effect hit that you need. And then of course we're running the Hitmaster Aura because more effect hit is better. We really want to freeze that Nasha. If you don't, you're gonna have a hard time. So that's the smart cast for Santa. Little Jack's pretty self-explanatory. As for Prio, that's it. We're using the versatility aura. Yeah, it's just the best one for him. And of course, you know, we've seen my Jack. It is pretty strong. 232 mastery, 58.6k attack. And I would say for Jack, you know, I've said it before, you want to prioritize attack, mastery, and crit rate, kind of in that order, just because of the way his kit works. And that there's really nothing left to say on Jack. You know, we're slow, we're using an attack third slot artifact. I would say for anybody looking to use this team, I don't think your Jack stat makes or breaks your capability to farm. Um, except for, say, damage potential, right? If you don't have enough damage, you will not clear the stage. So you do need to have damage, but like I wouldn't say that having 56k attack and 220% mastery is going to be like, oh, I'm not going to be able to farm Fl40. It's going to be more so dependent on your supports and what they're doing. So definitely make Jack strong. Obviously, you know, you want to kill everything ASAP because it gives you easier time, but that's not a make or break stat. For Hang, we're running pretty high into the HP. This is kind of like what we can do. Maintaining a decent little bit of speed, uh, and some decent effect res. This is our Hang build. Uh, and we don't have smart cast except for wave 3, and the reason that we have this smart cast for wave 3 is because the off chance that we don't freeze the Nasha, what we want is for Hank to hit this S2 onto Little Jack, and then she can follow up with the strip in case the Nasha steals the invincibility, so we can strip that back down and then kill the Nasha. So that's why we do this. I wouldn't even say that the strip is necessarily the reason why I've done this. The reason why I've done this is basically just to put that barrier on Jack, just in case, like, you know, shit hits the fan or something. We're using the Boss Slayer aura. I would say that this aura helps with, like, I guess wave clear. But you might be better suited with like a Dwarven Ruins aura, just to boost your HP up some more. Uh, but yeah, so that's the smart casts. That's the stats that we're rocking. We're gonna quickly jump into the stamp section and show you guys what we're working with over there. Um, so for Nordak, we're actually running the Singer stamp. The reason being is that one, we want the HP rate on Nordak. Two, since we've made Nordak the highest HP, he will benefit from this speed buff here. So that 2735 that he was in battle is actually 2855 because of our stamp. So we're happy with that. Lydia is using her own stamp. Just simply for me is for the crit rate, is to get her up to that near about 100% rate. If I could maintain good speed while getting her 100, I would do that, but I think this is close enough. So that's what we've got for Lydia. For Hang, we're using the Hang stamp, and this is simply just to boost Little Jack's damage. And let's see, for Santa, we're using this brand new Santa stamp that we love oh so much. It increases your freeze effect hit by 12%. And essentially, I had a question in my last video. Somebody had asked me to clarify what freeze hit was. I did get in touch with the CMs, and essentially this kind of ties in with some of the blessings that we're gonna get. But it's basically just effect hit, which only applies to freeze, right? So it's not like an actual effect hit because it won't impact his S1, for example. It won't help his S1 land more often. It's an effect hit that it applies strictly to his S4. So it's kind of a weird effect hit, but hey, it's what we got. The main reason that I do like this stamp is one, it is some effect hit, and two, he does a direct damage DOT increase in Little Jack. His S4 is both. So this is really good scaling with Little Jack. We like it. So we've covered Santa, Lydia, Hang, Nordak, and uh who was our fifth? Little Jack. Oh, Little Jack is obviously, we've got the the Little Jack stamp on him. I don't know where this little bugger is. There he is. We're using the Little Jack stamp. If you don't have this, you can use a few different other stamps. But this one is definitely the best. I would say that maybe a close second could be anything with decent mastery stat. Like if you had I don't want to say the Anna Echo, but this could give you 30% mastery. You know what might even be better is the Wrister stamp, because that'll give you a lot of attack rate and it'll um, increase your damage through that means. But like I said, if the Little Jack stamp is the best. If you've got it, that's the one to use. So now that we've covered all of the stats of this team, we've shown that you got 100% from right here. Let's see if we can do a test run for you guys and just show you what it looks like. Oh, I gotta claim this. Well, we're gonna claim it then. I wonder, what do we get? One legend piece with a plus 30 speed. Okay. Um, and this is with speed as the selected as the selected raid hub. We've got so many bloodthirsty pieces. Um, 29, it's not great. I won't roll like 20s. Anything in the 20s, I won't roll it. 27. Yeah, so basically, oh, oh no, I lost it. Oh crap. I don't know. I don't know if we got anything, but we have had horrible luck so far on our rum farm. But anyways, let's just jump right on into the fight and show you guys what we're working with. So we're gonna keep it on auto, and just kind of talk about it a little bit. So right here you'll see freeze the Gielamin, and then she can't strip you. So that's really important in my opinion. And then of course with Santa landing 5 stuns, he can follow right back up with another S4. So we love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. There's a bullet chase, so we get to start the next wave. Nope. Nope. That's it. So next wave will not start with S4, but you'll see that it's fine. It's okay that it doesn't start with it. I would say that this is a pretty easy wave. So that's why I'm not so worried about having S4 for this wave, just because, like I said, it's an easy wave. You build your hang up to be pretty strong, and once she gets that S2 going on everybody, then I mean, they're not going to kill your teammates. Henga's going to soak up the damage, and if you build her really tanky, she can really soak up a lot. So it's not a big deal if you don't get to start this wave with S4, as you can see. But the main thing is right here. I just want to show you the Nasha speed at 2420. This is why your Santa needs to be faster, because you want Santa to go first, and you want Santa to land. And those two conditions are really important for this farming team. So if you don't land those two conditions, say your effect hits a bit low, or maybe well, if your speed's too low, you're definitely not gonna do anything. But if your effect hits a bit low, you don't land that freeze on the first turn. That could give you some trouble. It might be like let's say you might 149 out of 150, and that one match that you lost was because you actually didn't land the freeze. So that freeze is really important. If you can basically just get your Santa to as much effect hit as possible while being over 24-20 speed, that is the key. That's what's gonna make or break this particular part of the fight. But once you get everybody took down and you're balancing between speed up and speed down, like you'll see we're lapping this guy. Did LJ go twice? Yeah, LJ goes twice. He goes twice before the boss takes a turn. So I mean, that's just how fast we are with the speed up and the speed down. It's pretty good. And there it is. That's Rum 40 cleared, farmable, and you know, quite a juicy little thing here. You get pure 6-star gear, so that's great. If you can farm Fl40, it is a huge benefit to do so because getting losing that chance of 5-star gear and just going straight into pure 6-star equipment, um, that's great. That's I mean, it's great. It's nice. We like it. But I guess that's it. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. We're getting really close to our our banner. You know, we're expecting to see an LTE on the 22nd. That's been the buzz. That's been the rumor. It just makes sense because Christmas. And we're so stockpiled. We've got 7,000 more gems that we need. We need 7,000 more gems. Right? No, we need 7,800 more gems. So just shy of 8K, and then we'll have 3 pities here. And then right here, we need like 80, no, we need 75 more miracle wishes, and then we're good to go in that department too. We'll have 7 total pities. We're really hoping that we can pull whatever the LTE may be right out the gate. Oh, I hope. I'm nervous, but I'm also like really excited, really ready for this. So, anyways, I definitely went off track there. If you guys liked, please like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. Leave comments. I love to interact with you guys. And let me know if always leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything you think that I should change or anything you want to talk about. I'm open to listen and I'm open to opinions. We're all here trying to make each other better. Trying to progress through this game. It's very difficult at times. The greatest thing that we have as a community, a player base, is each other. We share our experiences. We share what we're doing with each other, and that's how we collectively grow. It's not like we're against each. I mean, we're against each other in the arenas, right? But we're all trying to help each other grow, progress, get better. It's healthy for the game. So, anyways, with that said, I'm logging out, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one.